Hi, this is Mike over at the Nest Egg Financial Group Financial Soup channel. And as I was going through my YouTube channels, I saw a algorithm feed that says reduce your SAI, cut your SAI in half. So after doing this since 1997, several years ago, suffice it to say, I've never heard of anything recently that would make you do that. So I went to Chat GPT, and this is what I put in, and this is what I got. Chat GPT, and this is dated July 19 at about 8:34 in the morning. What is the one thing that can cut my FAFSA SAI in half? And it says here how you could potentially cut your SAI significantly. And it says reduce your taxable income in the base year. Okay, so that had me going because I'm going to the source materials here. It says reduce taxable income. And more importantly here, it says it uses prior year information. So for 25-26, using 23 income. And it says contribute more to retirement accounts. These contributions reduce the AGI and are counted as income on the FAFSA. Technically true, but also patently false or incorrect. So if you go over to financialsoup.com, it'll take you over to my YouTube channel, and over on the FAFSA 2025-26 deep dive source materials, I have several links here. Let's take a look at one of them here. This is the FAFSA form for the 25-26 FAFSA year, and as we go through its pages and instructions, and this is the simplified form, mind you, up to page, let's see, where are we? Spouse, parents, okay, we're getting close. Page 15, 16, 17, okay. On page 17 of the paper FAFSA, and you have access to these here, what is your AGI? Comes off your tax return here, and they want you to enter the IRA deductions and payments to self-employed SEP, Simples, qualified plans, 401ks, 403bs. So at this point, you're curious and like, okay, if it's not counted, why are they asking for this information? So if you go to a different source, this is the Federal Student Aid and Pell Grant Eligibility Guide, how the SAI is calculated. Table of contents is 3 different formula in here. So let's go to the most common formula where you have a dependent student. It's called Formula A. And this is how the parent contribution from income is calculated. True, they put in the parent's AGI right off your tax return. And then they want you to add back in your deductible payments to IRAs, KIOs, SEPs, 403bs, and 401ks. So while it's true that your AGI will be reduced, FAFSA says, no, but come on, this is income into your house. Let's add it back in for intents of calculating your student aid index. So when you really take a look at these here, what they really want to know is how much voluntary income you have coming into your house. And this is based off your AGI on a tax return and stuff that does not necessarily show up on your tax return. And this is another interesting here, parents' untaxed portions of IRA distributions. No mention about a Roth. Maybe it's a Roth, maybe it's not. I don't know yet. So anyway, this is the 2025-2026 student aid calculation, and you can download this form yourself. And here's the 26-27 student aid index and Pell Grant eligibility guide. And let's take a look to see if they make any changes. Let's see what page 6, AGI, add back in deductible payments. So even though the Chat GPT says one thing, you should always go to the source material. See, Chat GPT is like a compilation of information off the web. If the information is incomplete or incorrect, you'll get an incomplete or incorrect assemblage of answers. Always go to the source materials. And if you want source materials for FAFSA, go to financialsoup.com, go to the comments or the details sections, hit the more button, and you'll have all the links you'll ever need to sit you down and read about all the nuances of a student aid index calculation. So that's it for now. This is a quick one here that had me scratching my head a little bit here on how you could actually reduce an SAI when it gave you some bad information on ChatGPT. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks.